How many of you saw the title and decided to start laughing? I did too. Just a sec. Oh, great. Okay. Mom. Yeah. Yeah, Mom? I'm on stage? Yeah. Red shirt and what? Yeah. No, Mom. That's Star Trek. Red shirts are okay. No, this is Eve. I'm at that yeah. Mom, it's... Yes, we shoot reds. Okay, so red shirt is a bad idea if these guys are all trained to shoot reds. Okay, give me a second, Mom. Yeah, I got it. Better, Mom? Better. Okay. Never argue with your mother. Okay, so now I'm no longer red, you can't shoot me. Unless you shoot blues. You're here because you play Eve. Well, most of you are. I know at least one or two of you are here just because somebody else dragged you along. She's here somewhere. Hi, Caitlin. Why? I mean, why do you play Eve? Like, all of you have a different reason for that, and that's a really important thing, is you all have a different reason for playing Eve. Very few of you, if you ask the person next to you, unless they're in your coalition, and you all have the same damn reason, then you all have these different reasons. Some of you kill all the enemies, in spite of them all being immortal. Maybe mine a little salt, get a few tears along the way. Remember, Lacrimix bottles are available in the store next door. For those of you who do win, doesn't there have to be a bunch of losers? Look around the room. Never mind. Is someone sitting nearby you right now smiling because they have an opinion on where you fit on the winner-loser scale? Or is there another way to win? Is it to collect all the things, mine all the ore, get all the money? How much is a win if being rich is a win? Like, do you have an ISK value set in your mind? If I hit this, and it's funny because I hang out in rookie help chat all the time, and I will hear people proudly declare, yes, I just made $1 million. My ISK balance is over $1 million, and they are happy as stink. And the vets who are in there helping and the ISDs are going, oh, you're cute, kid. But as far as they're concerned, they've hit a win. They have actually won the game so far because they have made $1 million, not realizing how little $1 million actually is. So, how many ships do you have to own? How many stations? How many members in your corp, alliance, in your coalition? Has Brave won? Have the Goons won? Yeah, I knew somebody would answer. Is the game over and we can all go home? Do you own all the ships, all the modules? Have you begged, borrowed, or stolen enough? Or have you stolen too much? Too soon? I spend way too much time on Reddit and the forums, so I was legally obligated to put a definition on the board, or else I can't call myself a forum warrior. That's a definition, but you can't win. Let's see how it goes. Board games have rules. One of the rules is always a win condition. Get all the pieces to one end, take the opponent's king, Yahtzee. Sports do as well. How many points at the end of the game? If it's football, then you want high score. If it's golf, you want the opposite. Personally, I think I win at golf because I get to hit the ball more than anybody else in the game. And no, I'm not going to say which football I'm talking about. You guys can argue about that later, whether it's the round ball or the egg. But each game has a set win condition, and when somebody wins, the game ends. You win, maybe you play again, but the thing is, space is infinite and Eve doesn't end, or hasn't so far, aside from the rumors that are being circulated. Eve is dying, Eve is dying, Eve is dying. A lot of video games do have ends. That's the thing. This is one of the things that make Eve different, is the fact that some games you get to at the end of it, you hit the end game, you kill the dragon, or you save the world, or you get the final boss and you have a huge battle that takes way too long and actually gets boring by the end of it because it's just hitting the same damn button over and over and over again. It's not F1. And it ends. And then after that, you can do stuff for, glory and that sort of thing, but that's about it. Eve, no, there's no end boss. We don't have an end to the game officially. We don't have something that says, ding, now it's just accumulating stuff for pride, but we've won, you've finished the game, yay, you're the hero. There are no heroes. You are just a capsuleer like every other damn player in the game. You may earn respect, you may earn something better, but not just because you played the game to the end that suddenly you are the leader of the biggest thing or the hero that everybody goes, oh, your lordship. Sometimes I think the winning is in the moment. But it's not being in a Titan. It used to be, that was one thing that people said, was that, the end game was when you actually managed to fly a Titan. And then the people who got there found out Titans were coffins. And you're stuck in it, and you have to hide or log off and not even play it for fear of a Titan trap. And so you wound up, now you can dock them so you can own a Titan, fly a Titan, and call it the end game if you want, but all it is bait. Is being in one of the huge battles, the ones that actually make the news, is that a win? Have you noticed I ask a lot of questions and don't give you a single damn answer? Some of you have been in a battle like that and experienced tie-dye. Well, you were in tie-dye. Did you say in slow motion, I'm winning? Is owning Sov as an alliance, is that winning? Is it whichever color is biggest wins? Is every player in that alliance a winner? Or is it just the leader of the alliance and the people he trusts? That would be a judgment call. Too soon? Who is winning on that map? Can you see your house from here? Do you even have a house? Do you have captain's quarters? How much is that going to change when the moons get reshuffled after they choose Mooney McMoonface or whichever key they go with? How is it going to change? Is that a reshuffle of the game? Did we declare that this one is over and now we're doing a new game, so we have to remap the whole damn thing again? If there's a reshuffle, does that mean somebody won? Or how about coalitions? Is every one of them winning or just the biggest region? In that case, congratulations, Ruskies. Is owning the most space or is it owning the best space? Or is it just owning space? Or is it owning it for the longest? Being able to have longevity. Personally, I think the alliances, corporations, players have been here from the start. They're closer to winning. Is it managing to survive for a while a grand betrayal? Or is it knowing when to abandon a sinking ship? Is it getting knocked all the way down, crushed, and then managing to stand up again and again and again? And every time they knock you down, you get up. Is that winning? Because a lot of people do say that. You see that in all those motivational speakers. It's not how many times you get knocked down as long as you get up again. So if you get crushed as an alliance, if somebody betrays you, takes everything, can you put the alliance back together? Can you get back up? Can you build it again? Or are you all going to just rats? Might come down to two things. It comes down to two things for me, and maybe the same is true for you. One, The game ends when somebody wins. 2, Eve hasn't ended. So either we're all losers, or we're all winners and we just haven't gotten to the finish line yet, or we're all just sharing a game that can't be won or has yet to be won. And unless you accept a new concept, we're not all playing the same game. I started with saying we all play Eve, and that's true, but we don't all play the same game. There is no way in hell you play the way I do. Nobody plays the way I do. I play it very, very wrong. No. The people who know me, the rest of you are going to go, he's going into comedy now. I fly to the newbie systems and hand out free fitted ships to the newbies, asking absolutely nothing in return. That's how I play. So by the definition of Eve, no. I'm not playing the same game you guys are. Occasionally I'll fly with groups. I really want to send out respect, by the way, and do my shout-outs in the middle because I forget at the end. Spectre Fleet, Bombers Bar, Redemption Road, all of those people, thank you very much for flights you have been willing to take me on. And other groups, and if you ever want to invite a big old Care Bear along on a flight, I do know how to fly nasty ships. I just don't do it often enough. We're all on the same bloody field, but it is a big-ass field. There are people who've tried to visit everywhere, and there's probably a few who've made it. There's people who've tried to circumnavigate all of Eve, go all the way around the outside edge, which I think is really cool and would take way too much time for me. There are people who have been in every region, visited every star. There are people like Eve Travel who have gone and visited all the neat places, and I'm jealous of that and the pictures that he takes, and I recommend to go to his website if you haven't. But we're playing on the same field the same way you can go to a recreation center in a city. A rec center doesn't have one sport, one game. It'll have a basketball court over there. It'll have a swimming pool over there. Because I'm from Canada, it'll have a hockey rink somewhere. But we don't expect everybody to suddenly strap on skates and start skating. It's kind of silly when the people in the swimming pool do that, unless the heat turns off. We're all in the same place, but we're not all playing the same game at the same time. Not everybody has the same goals. Some people are in the weight gym. They're just working out. They're not trying to win anything. They're just trying to get better. There are people who are keeping score, and there are people just doing lengths for the hell of it, and they don't keep score. And there's people playing pickup games where they don't give a damn what the score is. They're just shooting baskets. All of that is happening in the same recreation center. All of them are playing in the same place. They are not playing the same game. Whoops, backwards. Sorry about that. Boop. You get to decide, what game are you playing? What is your goal? What are you shooting for? Are you in the pool? Are you on the rink? Are you trying to body check another guy into the board? I have played hockey where the goal was not to get the puck in the net, but to see how many times you could put one guy into the wood. And we kept score, and the winner was the guy who managed to take the other guy out the most. There was this monster called Adam. He made me look petite. And the forwards were playing a game that was totally different. They were trying to get him to try to hit them, and then they duck out of the way and watch this guy charge at Mach 5 into the boards and laugh as he bounced off of it. And they were keeping score, how many times they could make Adam run into a wall. We're playing hockey, understand, but there are players in the hockey game who weren't playing hockey. They were playing Crunch Adam. They were on the same damn field. They were on the same equipment playing an entirely different game. So pick up a brush. Paint your own game. There's an old, I steal from the best, and sometimes the best are classics. So I'm going to tell one story to you. There's a guy walking in the forest, and he's walking through the forest. He keeps noticing tree after tree with a bullseye drawn on it and an arrow straight in the middle of every one. And then he goes a little further and comes on this little kid with this dinky little bent bow and a bucket of paint. And he says, "Are you the one who shot all those arrows?" Kid says, "Yes, sir." He says, "Damn, son, how did you manage to hit the center of every target?" Kid says, "Easy. I shoot the arrow, then I draw the bullseye." Personally, I think that's cheating, but you can do that. Go out, do what you want to do, and then declare the victory condition. Hell, half the wars in Eve have done that. Ha ha ha, we're winning because they're not winning fast enough. We lost all our ships, but they lost the ISK balance. We managed to take out a Macariel with our frigates. Comparison loss, not win. Ooh, somebody's butt hurt. Go cry in the forums. We win. You got one guy on the other side to whine, you win. If you set that, but that's shooting the arrow and then painting the bloody bullseye. That's what you're doing. So here's the part I can't help you with. Whoops, why did you not change? There we go. I can't set your victory conditions for you. I can't tell you how you're going to win any more than I can tell you what you're going to enjoy for sex. I said someone I wouldn't do that one, but what I enjoy and what you enjoy could be two entirely different things. That says the female voice. Yeah, probably. Some of you actually have set win conditions and made it part of your mottos for your various groups. Fun per hour, or how many tears you managed to harvest, or how much laughs you've had on comms. Sometimes you can have a great night playing even. You didn't bloody undock. You just got on and chatted with your friends. You had friends to talk to. You made things. I know people who've been industrialists for years. They don't go out. They don't shoot people. I talked last night to a nice lady. She is a miner. Got herself a Rorqual and 6 alts, and that's what she does, and that's all that she wants to do, and she is very happy. And Eve, thank you very much. She's winning. She set her goals, and that's what she's doing. Other people are, keep the kill board green. As long as Zed Killboard says you're a winner, you're a winner. You got loot found, loot stolen. Successful scams, or you managed to avoid a scam. Ha, I saw that. I can count zeros. ISK made. How much ISK did you spend? Is it already replaced? Art made. I think some people win, they don't even log on. It's just the art they do on the side, the other stuff that they do in the game. Hell, just enjoying the damn beauty of the game. I tweeted about Warzone, but it's true for Eve. How many of you have actually hit Control F9 and just admired the beauty of the bloody thing and prayed nobody shot you while you were doing it? You get to decide whether you're winning or losing. You get to decide what conditions you have set for whether you're winning or losing. My name is Mike Azariah. I fly Operation Magic School Bus. I'm a member of Scope because there's no way in hell I can join a corporation, and haven't for 3 years now. I've been a member of the CSM for several sessions that were later declared some of the worst. I have lost more elections than I have won, but I kept getting up and I kept running until I did win. Eve has gotten me through cancer, and I managed to come out the other side. But you guys, whether you know it or not, help. You guys, whether you know it or not, kept me sane during that period. You kept me busy, you kept me doing things, and as far as I'm concerned, I won Eve a long friggin' time ago, but I ain't leaving anytime soon. Because just because I won once, it's like if you go out and play a game of chess and your parents let you win, do you say, I win, that's it, I'm never playing again. That way I can be undefeated. You're stuck with it, whether you want to do it or not. And but for a lot of us, hell, we paid how much to come here and how much to be in Vegas? You're stuck in Eve. Make it a winning stick. That's all I have. Do you have any questions?